guys! Let me start that again. Hi guys! So you all know I went to Sri Lanka not that long ago, and you also know that I love dogs. Now, although I found Sri Lanka absolutely incredible and I'm dying to go back, the amount of stray dogs there are more than I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if that sounds naive. I've obviously been to quite a few places and I've seen stray dogs in quite a few places, but for me personally, there was definitely more there than anywhere I've been. A lot of them are ill, malnourished, they're really thin, they've got broken bones because they've been fighting each other. It was like really hard for me to watch. I ended up kind of running around like some kind of mad woman, kind of going to buy dog food and trying to feed as many of them as I could. Whilst we were staying in a place called the Flower Garden Hotel in Unawatuna, I spotted a poster there for a place called the Dog Care Clinic, and I said to Bard and Alice, well, we're going. And I took some footage because the very kind lady who runs it at the moment gave us a tour, and we met every single dog there, and a lot of them have just such incredible stories. So the clinic was opened in 2007 by a German lady called Marina Mobius, who to this day is still paying for 80% of the operation costs just out of her own pocket. The clinic offers free neutering for the dogs of the people that really can't afford the fee, but when tourists do find dogs on the street and they bring them in, the clinic do ask that the tourists donate something towards the treatment, because I mean, otherwise this place just couldn't run really. So far the clinic has neutered over 50,000 dogs and given over 500,000 vaccinations. And with all the dogs that they rehome, all their medical care is provided totally free of charge. Every day, 2 teams from the clinic go out in their tuk-tuks a few times a day to feed and check up on the dogs in different areas. If they spot some that need medical attention, they'll bring them back to the clinic. By the way, don't worry, these dogs are currently sedated and have no idea what's going on. If the dog makes a full recovery, it will be reintegrated into its old environment. This dog has just been found by the team, and as you can see, it's not in a good way, but it's absolutely in the right place. Now this dog actually has Down syndrome and no one wanted it, so it lives at the clinic permanently, and it is just the most friendliest and most loving dog you've ever met. Oh. And oh my god, these puppies were, well, I mean, you can see how gorgeous they all are. The sad thing is, a lot of these will end up going to homes where they're mistreated and not cared for. They can't keep them all, it would literally be impossible. And you know, they do all they can to rehome them as best they can, but they can't always ensure that these puppies go to loving homes. Oh, I've got one in my...
Emily's in heaven.
Oh, this is my heaven actually. I think there is a great misconception about strays, that they're all aggressive and violent. I know my parents certainly think that. Imagine how amazing it would be to give one of these gorgeous dogs a home who haven't had the best start in life and deserve all the love in the world, because I know what a lot of people think about strays and worry about them having them in their homes, so they go and get a pedigree dog because they think that's the safest option. But I can assure you that is not the case.
Oh, I'm falling over.
This dog called Naila actually lives here. She was in an accident and shattered her pelvis and was taken to the vets. And the vet she was taken to just placed her in a box, where she then spent the next 2 months without moving, so she ended up disfigured and lost the use of both her back legs. Marina ended up rescuing her from that vet, and as you can see, after persistent physical therapy, she is now able to walk with just her front legs.
That's it. You're so... Oh, and you.
Everyone who works at the Dog Care Clinic is just so lovely and smiley, as you can see, and the work they do all day every day is honestly truly inspiring for me. As you can see, Anna's got quite upset by the whole thing. She's quite sensitive, but I think it's important to show this. And another great project that the clinic runs is called the 50+ programme. There's no social security or pension system in Sri Lanka, so old people are generally left just with no income at all. For the dogs after turning 1, their chances of being adopted are very slim because everyone wants puppies. So local older people or families are then placed with the dog and they have to take very good care of it in order to keep it. Every person or family then receives £35 a month. Other dogs get regular checkups and also free medical care from the clinic. So I think that's about it. It's very hard for me, I think, to get across how much these dogs need help and donations when all you guys are doing are obviously watching a video on it, but it was so different being there and kind of witnessing it all happening. I can't stress enough how a small donation can go really far over there. So whether you can donate £1 or £100, it's just all of it helps. I will leave all the links down below to the dog care clinic and where you can find information on how to donate, or if you just want to know more about what the clinic does. Your money and your help will just mean the world to those people over there who dedicate their entire lives to helping these dogs. I'm gonna go because I feel a bit sad. Yeah, so thanks and I'll see you guys.